Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Sir Joffrey Lannister, the Black Lion. And this is, of course, the Game of Thrones mod, one of my favorite mods. And here we are in Essos, where Sir Joffrey left in order to seek his own fame and fortune, which he has done so to some extent on the behalf of the Prince of Pentos in a war against the Bravosi, a war which we ultimately won. And Sir Joffrey and his cadre of knights and rogues and misfits managed to at least play somewhat of a role in there. And though we didn't make very much money off of that, we did earn the patronage of Prince Stanio Facios. And so we'll eventually be able to make a request from him, but we're going to need to win him over a little bit more. So I think we might try to sway him. It's a very hard scheme, but we're going to do it anyways because I'd love to make a request. A contract. Ooh, we could get a contract from him. That might even be better than the scheme. 24% chance, though. We'll do the scheme too. A contract could be good, though, because his contracts are going to be expensive, and it's one of the few things you can do. You'll see he doesn't... we could rent a captain. We could get a men-at-arms regiment. He doesn't want to give us gold. 250 gold would be huge for us right now. Yeah, but no, none of the really good things that we need. Men-at-arms regiment might not actually be that bad. But yeah, let's keep that in our back pocket for now. Let's try to win him over. And let's try to earn a little bit more fame here at this tournament. It's a small tournament in the town of Windcoast, but we might be able to get ourselves something nice out of it. So I have already guaranteed myself to qualify for the duel, which is going to take place in just a few days, along with a pregnancy for our wife. So clearly, while we were waiting for the tournament to start, we were, getting ourselves ready for for what is to come in whatever way we so choose. So yeah, cannot wait to hold the baby in our arms. All right, the duel contest is beginning. Who are we gonna be going up? Oh, all right, looks like we're gonna be this is interesting. Contestants march onto the field, taking their places around the sparring quad as the herald announces the contest's commencement. The squared-off ring is being looked over in the background, rattled and shaken to ensure no give should a contestant crash into it. The duel qualifiers have come to an end. It's clear who shall be put forward for the quarterfinals as it stands. The varied pitches and volumes of the crowd's cheers leave no question as to the favorites. For my first bout, I have been paired against my cousin, Rogar. Sir Rogar Storm here. Who else is in there? Anybody else from our... doesn't look like it. Okay, so Rogar and of course, well, the two of us, so Rogar's obviously in our company, right? So it's a little bit unfortunate that of course Rogar will need to concede to his legion. Now we'll face him down. We've faced our cousin in some duels before, friendly duels, I'm sure. So let's face off against Rogar Baratheon here. We're not gonna cheat either, obviously. All right, duel quarterfinals, a handy option. It happens in a split second. As our blades clash thunderously, the hilt of Rogar's weapon slips past, smacking off the back of my sword hand. Reeling backwards to gain some space, I clutch at my hand with my free one, sword held limply in front of me. The throbbing pain radiates up my arm as I wriggle my fingers curiously. It appears not to be heavily damaged, if it is at all, but inspection is tricky as I weave backwards to avoid a blow from the advancing Rogar. He grins, clearly seeing an advantage, and sails another blow just past my flank. I can't simply dodge forever. My hand will need to be dealt with one way or another. Ha! You think I only train with one hand? We gain ambidextrous. Yeah, we are a capable warrior. Yeah, obviously this seems to be by far the best option. 70% chance here. A screeching chorus of metal on metal rings out as two blades scrape down each other's lengths. sparks glittering as they fall to the ground. I look for advantages, thinking back to when I saw an opportunity to use my other hand during the duel. I'm winning this fight by some margin. I just need to hold it together for a few moments more. We advance upon each other once more. We are both battered, both tired, and there can only be one winner. The thing is, you know, he might be a Baratheon, and he is a Baratheon, obviously. You know, and the House Baratheon is known for its, you know, hardy warriors and its capable warriors. But we've got Baratheon blood in us as well, so it is not a sure thing here. Let's see, what are you, scared? One final bluff, come let us fight. No, I must remember my training. Yes, I think we got it. There we go. We defeated our cousin Sir Rogar. Well fought, Sir Rogar. But victory is ours. A sonorous blow rings out as my weapon glances off a helmet, my opponent staggering backwards in a daze. I follow up quickly, a swiped feint left, a hammering blow right. I advance as my adversary backpedals desperately, my sword barely being deflected by the barest of margins. I sense a win and rush to claim it before Rogar recovers. I catch the strong of his blade with a quick string of blows, breaking his grip and sending the weapon spinning into the dirt. The judges call an end. I have won. Victory is ours. We knock Rogar Baratheon out. And, I mean, he's a capable warrior. Clearly he is. I mean, yeah, this guy's a strong fighter. Formidable, even, you could call him. But we managed to find victory in that duel. So we'll see who we come up against in the next of the rounds here. Magister Mirio Nathes. Well, I mean, he's not as strong of a warrior as us. He's a good governor, apparently. Yeah, he's a gallant man. All right, you know, but 54 years old. 54, so. All right, let's deal with this guy. Oh, there's a pirate in here? Captain William Whetstone. A pirate Lord Richard Stewart. We've got a pirate here fighting in this duel. We can do this, though. I think we're more than capable. Someone's been caught in the act of sabotage. Denicio was tampering. Oh, so it wasn't even the pirate. With Magister Mirio's armor. Ah, okay. Shameless. Cuffing some dirt away from his eyes, I steady myself as the hoots and hollers of the crowd rain down around me. Mirio is a little way away, the pair of us having disengaged briefly to catch our respective breaths. The baying of the spectators quietens a bit as we begin to circle each other slowly. One wrong move could end this fight in an instant. His eyes narrow almost imperceptibly. As we circle, I notice a small puff of dust being thrown up under his right foot every time he takes a step. It's almost like he's limping slightly. If I jink here, I'll be able to find out, ooh, your movement ascertains whether or not your opponent is bluffing. Your score increases greatly. It didn't increase at all. It's still 67. All right, let's remember our training. Yes, all right, another one. We got this. We got it. Come on. All right, just one more. My wary thrust goes wide, my opponent contemptuously not even bothering to weave out of its inaccurate attempt. Instead, I find myself instantly on the defensive, parrying blow after blow. I backpedal desperately, weaving and dodging anything to stay in the fight. Ah, I sense a win and rush to claim it before he recovers. Apparently this was all a feint, and we were actually the one who was victorious here. Oh, Denicio. Wait, weren't you the cheater? Huh, Denicio's through to the field. I thought Denicio was the cheater. 22 years old. Oh, look at this guy. Legendary Blade Master. Oh, boy. All right. This is, All right, this guy could actually be a bit of a challenger for us. A fine contest. Oh, all right. 75% chance to win, though. We will face Denicio Bopatis. My blade crashes with that of my opponent, Denicio, sparks sent flying as our two weapons grate. We both step back, circling to our left. Denicio swings at me, the sword's point thudding into the ground after passing my body. Quick as a viper, I step in and kick as hard as possible. Ripped from his grasp, Denisio's sword cartwheels through the air, landing, to both of our horror, among the crowd. A shrill cry pierces the air, and we both hurry to see her arrest area on her knees, the sword having impacted her directly. Well, no time to lose. All right. Well, we are unfortunately gallant, so we will attempt to check on the woman there. The melee ceases for now. Hopefully this is fine. It doesn't forgive us. Well, I'm fine with that, but duel repost. All right, let's remember our training. Come on, come on. Yes, we got it. We got it. Yeah, we got it. Look at that. A sonorous blow rings out as my weapon glances off his helmet. We can sense a win, and we claim it. We, the judges, call an end. I have won. Victory is ours. Look at that. Love to see it. Trumpets sound, the crowd clamors, competitors begin to assemble. The contest is over, and someone's moment in the sun is being readied. After many trials, some tribulations, and above all else, some truly spirited competition, Sir Joffrey beat Denisio in the final. Joffrey is our winner. Truly there are none in Windcoast that can match my skill. I've proven my worthiness beyond a doubt. There we go. We have gained Gifted Duelist for 5 years. Wow. That's actually a good trait. We will get a prize. We made 55 bucks. That is very good. That is very good. I won. I actually won. Well, that is good to see. Let us see. Okay, favored contestants here. I mean, I don't really see us joining the recital, so I'm not even gonna bother. Just doesn't seem to make sense. I think we'll go and visit the artisan quarters here. What magnificent work he's done, I hear a knight proudly say, leaving the workshop. Let's see. I shouldn't ignore this artisan's talent. If you have the gold, I have the steel. Make it deadlier. Lion's Claw gains sharpened blade. Prowess +1. Inscribe a prayer. Gets prayer inscription. Motto inscription. Make it deadlier. We could get our sword deadlier. It's not a super strong weapon, but it could be a little bit stronger. Oh, just for the duration of the tournament, though. So maybe we want to just give it the motto inscription then. 20. We can afford it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get the motto inscription. Boost up our prestige gain here by just a little bit anyways. Not very much, but it's, you know, every little bit counts. Prestige is still useful for a character like us. So yeah, we're currently hanging out here in Recital withdrawal. Yeah, we withdraw because we don't need to do that. But yeah, we're fighting, or the contest is over here in Windcoast, and this is where we fought one of those battles too, I think. So as you can see, the Great Spring Sickness is still ravaging Westeros. The Vale actually seems okay. The Eyrie hasn't been affected yet. Wow, actually, apparently our cousin is the Lord of House Aaron here. Interesting. I guess because his mother must be a Lannister. Yeah, fascinating. Oh, those connections between the great houses. How many people has it killed though? 1,800 characters it's killed already. King Valar's still alive, so is his brother. So that's a little bit ahistorical already. What about these guys over here? Prince Aerys is still alive. Prince Rhaegal died. Looks like all the sons of Maekar are still alive as well. So, not seems to anything huge there. Oh, Arion Baratheon. Oh no, our uncle. We like our uncle. He must have. Oh, he got it. He got the Great Spring Sickness, and he got his physician to try to heal him, presumably, and they attempted to do it, but he was disfigured during the attempt. Oh, that is actually really rough. And yeah, it doesn't look like he's gonna make it. He's old and infirm. That's sad. We liked our uncle. We were a squire for him when we were a boy. And he, he sent us on our way to Pentos. Yeah, that's too bad. But our friend Sir Simeon here looks like he's going to take over. This is the father of Sir Lionel the Laughing Storm, and as somebody pointed out, I was quite a few generations off. Sir Lionel is not Robert and Stannis and Renly's father. He's their great grandfather, I believe, is correct, right? Or like 70. Yeah, we're a ways away from that. A couple generations, but it is it's easy to mix these things up, right? So we'll kind of keep an eye out. How about the Lannisters? Anything interesting going on with our family over here? Oh, look like the Damon's wife, Sarissa Brax, died of it. So far, his sons are alive. Our cousin's still doing fine. I don't think we did lose one of our sisters, I believe. Yeah, but both of our other sisters are currently okay. So yeah, I mean, the Great Spring Sickness has certainly taken a few people. It took Lord Paramount Leo Longthorn over here. Anybody from Valarians? Not in the immediate, not what we're seeing immediately here. Oh, well, looks like House Tully was affected by it as well. Oh, look at this. Yeah, okay. House Tully actually probably got it the worst. Lord Paramount Medger Tully died of it, and so did his son, who also was tried to be cured, but horribly disfigured and died anyway. So wow. But I mean, it's still going as well. Like this is not done yet. So oh, actually, maybe it's starting to end. Okay, looks like it's just starting to end. So yeah, but it's killing a lot. Oh, our cousin has temporarily gone to back to the Stormlands to presumably for his father's funeral here. We'll bring Rogar back into our court shortly after this, but yeah, currently he returned to his court to attend the funeral of his father, Lord Paramount Aryan Baratheon, died after a botched treatment. Oh, but his wife was pregnant when he passed. So yeah. Hopefully Sir Rogar will be okay there, but understandable that he would, when news of his father's death came, that he would go and return to his family for a bit, but we'll return him to our court after a little while. I don't think we need to go and join for the funeral. Plus, I don't think we want to risk it anyways. Let us... What are we going to do here? Head to the tavern. Yeah, we enjoyed ourselves a little bit of time in the tavern, don't we? Innkeeper, more over here. Yeah, we see a couple magisters, and this table's tabs on me. No, I don't know about that. Let's see. You lose 5. Everybody likes us a little bit better? Sure. Yeah, and they all gain wicked hangovers. Well, we know how to handle a hangover, don't we? All right, let's roll on time. We don't really have any horses in the race here. To make Prince Stanio more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can attempt to compliment him in my next missive. His empathy and kind heart. Oh, he does have a kind heart. Okay, let's try it. Oh, he seems to like us a little better. All right, Recital. I wonder who will win. Who do we got here? Just all magisters. I was kind of hoping our mistress over here would participate, but she's pretty pregnant, so I don't think we're gonna... maybe we should have made a bet, actually. My nephew Damon has just finished a lesson held by Marrow on the management of the treasury and the gold therein. Oh, he's currently doing learning education? No, you're gonna be doing a martial education. Yeah, he's studying warfare. Come on now. But he is taking these lessons to heart. A strong sense of justice. Ooh. No, you gotta bleed him dry. I'm fine with him taking, he's constantly talking about how everyone from the highest captain to the lowest scalder plays their part. I'm fine with him just going the way that his heart desires. So yeah, inquisitive, brave, stubborn, and just. Not a bad set of traits for the young man over here. I shuffle aside, but no sooner have I done so than they start talking. Ah, Sir Joffrey, fancy seeing you here. I open my mouth to respond, but Alicia is too quick. I don't suppose you've got any favorite someone you think is going to take home the win? Me, I've got a good feeling about Mirio. I consider my options. Maybe it's just best to agree. Obviously, it's going to be Mauricio. Maybe if I just smile enough. I think, of course, it has to be Mauricio. Locasso is clearly winning. So long as his nerves remain steady, he is all but guaranteed the win. Well, let's see if he does manage to pull it off here. La-da-da-da. And trumpet sound. Magister Myro. Coming in close is Magister Corwin, and after that, Mauricio. A most entertaining show of skill. Excellent. Well done, everyone. I'm proud of you. I'm mostly proud of myself, and, Lannisters certainly have their pride. Grand Tournament Conclusio. Ooh, prize ring. Oh, that sucks. But, it's fine. Any prize is better than none. Master Mauricio's mastery of the verse saw them a worthy winner in the recital. My superiority with the blade had me take home the prize in the duel. Well done. Let's go to the victory here. So yeah, we gained a prize, a ring that gives us a little bit of prestige and a tiny bit of spouse opinion. Great. Finish the grand tournament. Well, you know what? I think that our dear mistress here, the beauty that she is, maybe deserves a little bit of a gift. So why don't we give her this prized ring? Because she is our beloved. So there we go. Prize ring. Enjoy, my dear. Let us return to the city of Pentos. Oh, a grotto emerges from the vegetation like a stone arch in a cathedral. On its entry, there's a small wooden table and stall. Someone has left a lantern burning on it. Careful, my lord. Gamal Lockhart holds up his arm in front of my chest. There are bandits in these lands. You are quick to make accusations. A dimly illuminated figure stands in the entrance of the cave. I'm merely a hermit, and you carry yourself well for the title of captain. How fortunate. Please tell me my fortune. We gain ignored hermit. I don't think we care about prophecy or things like this. Danger familiar trees. I know exactly where we are. Let's send some scouts ahead here. Gotta make sure our wife is taken care of. Alright, looks like it's fading now. Oh, but it's taken a lot. It's a lot of people have died from it. Targaryens have actually survived pretty good, though. Not gonna lie. Here's young Aegon here. Doing okay. Let's see. I wish you could see. I wish when you clicked on this, you could see, like, you can view plague like this, but I wish you could see a list of the fatalities from each specific plague. It'd be hard to sort through them, but like if you could just sort through it the same way that you could do the rest. Oh, Lannisport. The Lannisport Lannisters must have suffered a bit. Because, yeah, lost a few of them. House Lannister. 35 living members, so yeah, still lots left, but the Lannisters of Lannisport took some rough. Sir Raylon Lantel. Yeah, not so great. What about how the Tullys doing over here? Alright, Lady Paramount Jane did survive. The House Tyrell's doing okay. Our cousin still alive. Doesn't seem to have gotten it, so that's good. He'll remain with his family for at least a little while longer here. And then yeah, up in the Vale. Not so bad. All right. Well, I think that we're doing okay. All right. Have we returned to Pentos? We have. All right. We're still swaying. We're still swaying, and we could. Man, I really want to ask him for money. A men-at-arms regiment wouldn't be too bad. But the money, like 250 gold, would be a big boost. We're only at 75, which means we can't really. I mean, we could buy one building. I mean, not that great. You know what? Maybe we should do the contract. That could help us get that opinion boost anyway. So let's ask him for a contract. He'll lose a little bit of opinion from us, but we could get a construction work contract, treasure hunt contract, or escort emissary. Let's hope it's. Oh, apparently it's a construction effort mandated by the prince. Well, this isn't something we're particularly good at, but he will pay us a lot of money. Transport contract, construction work. A delegation from Prince Stanio saunters through the flaps of my great tent. Greetings, adventurer, speaks an envoy. Many are the roads of this world, and treacherous. If you'll work for Pentos, my liege would pay well for your expertise. The prince is building a city in Fasinkion, and expect the delivery of wood and stone. When you reach a construction site, we can negotiate further obligations. All right. Well, it's a lot of money. It's kind of busy work, but we can still do it. So yeah, no danger. So let's go and get it done. We could go and hit up some places along the way, but I'm fine with just heading just straight in for now. After we have traveled for a while, I've noticed there's something about Damon. Somebody pointed out Damon Hill. This is like a race car driver, some F1 drivers. I don't know. People were talking about it in the comments, and yeah, it is not something I know very much about. So every morning he's up swinging with his sword. Even tonight, while everyone else is busy enjoying their food, he is off on his own, going through his awe-inspiring exercise. I can't help but want to emulate parts of it. You know, the kid's fascination with the sword could maybe teach. You are the pride of this entourage. Oh man, do we want to get Blade Master? Such a good trait. Can you teach me more about the blade? You know, this is the part that's tough in a roleplay series, because the mechanically minded part of me really wants to take this option because it's a guaranteed aspiring Blade Master trait here, which is a great trait to have. But could we really ask our 11-year-old nephew to teach us about the blade? No, we can't. We are too proud for that. You are the pride of this entourage, Damon. We're not too proud to praise him, but yeah. We already know more than a boy of his age, so oof. That one was rough to give up. It is nightfall, and a man is hard at work when we arrive at the cereal fields around Vesnuspis. What does this guy want? He winces and then goes on a long rant about Rolor. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. I gaze over the construction site in Fansinkion. As workers offload my acquired materials, I'm approached by Prince Stanio himself. A timely delivery, sir, speaks the prince. However, as you can see, it will still take something like 3 years left to finish the city. I need more manpower to get it done. Will you stay in Fansinkion and lend your people strength to my workers? Oh, you gain construction contract. If you keep your camp in Fansinkion until the construction is finished, you will be completed successfully. Except, no. I think we should head back to our camp. He'll still be relatively happy with us, but yeah, we're not here to help with construction. So let's head back to our camp. We still got a big chunk of money from that, which is excellent news. Language barrier. Seems the caravan has been a little lost. Sir Gamal has been trailing us around Garare for hours. And though he at last swallowed his pride and asked for directions, he does not appear to be an expert Valyrian speaker. Let me try. Oh, we managed to successfully interpret the construction instructions, even though we're not particularly good at that. Can somebody explain to me why only this perk appears in, like, what is this, Polish? Vilimbazma Dreje. Like, I don't understand that, but it is what it is. Serve the crown, strategist. Guess this Belli cost is going to be useful. Our level of fame is widely known. Oh, we had a daughter, Lorella Lannister. Lovely idea. Actually, I had something else. She wants to name her after. Oh, that's a little, pretentious of you, but sure, we can name our child after you. That's fine. Little Lorella Lannister. Black hair because she's got Baratheon blood in her. And the seed runs strong, does it not? All right, let's see. What can we build in our camp now that we actually have money? Barber's tent is good. It is very good. Camp gains major resistance to plague. That is actually too good to turn up right now. So that's what we're going to start with. The question is, oh, mug wealthy citizen. No, I don't think we're at that point yet. Are there any more wars we can fight? Let's see. Amir, what about you? Tyrosh? Lise? Is anybody? Nobody's at war just yet. All right, what about things going on over here? In the Iron Throne, we've got the... Yeah, okay. Looks like the sickness is... I mean, it's still hanging around. Still a chance that some people could pass from it. How many people has it taken out? 2,772. That is a lot. Yeah, I mean, do we continue some work in Pentos here? I mean, we could, right? Let's go into the city and see what it's like over here in the Palace of Prosperity. And we're going in with Sir Aronis the Bone Breaker. Wears his helmet, never takes it off. Few places are majestic as a castle, and the Palace of Prosperity is no exception. Well, let us go to the castle ground. It's expected furnished for martial is it really? I feel like it's probably more likely to be furnished for impressiveness. Let us visit the local training grounds. Let's look for some able bodies at the garrison. Well, let's go to the training grounds. Could have a training session. Oh, I do not want to spend that money. How about you, Oronis? Let's see. Yeah, let's do a little bit of practice here with Oronis here. And we managed to defeat him and, prove our own prowess. Look for some able bodies at the garrison. Who do we got here? We've got Rollo. Great name. Wow, this guy's actually a pretty good stewardship character. Could be useful. And then we've got Vanessa, who's not that great. We could use somebody with your... Oh, not for that much money. Let's play some dice. Vanessa wins the round. Dang. I mean, we got to play dice because we're a rakish and gallivanting man, you know? All right, we are done here at the grounds. Let's head to the tavern. This is more my kind of place. Wouldn't mind hearing a story or two. Yeah, let's see who's got the story to tell. But that story is for another time. Who do we have here? Jane. Looking pretty gaunt there, Jane. Maybe you've been having a little bit too much of the drink. The story had a few good points. Jane, how do you know stories so well? That was a great story, friend. On second thought. I don't want to pay that much money. I think we could maybe say that story had a few good points. We gain exotic stewardship for 3 years. Whoa! +5 stewardship? That is a nice boost. Dang. The details of Jane's stories linger in my head. Let's see who's up for recruitment. Okay, we got a couple guys here. We've got Sarnello. Ooh, pretty capable, stewardy type guy. We've got Moro, who's a fairly capable warrior and raider. And the Ricario Draz, who is a wise man. Do we have... We don't really have a maester. It's unfortunate. I think we can only put maesters in this position, though. So even if we got this guy, I don't think he would be able to play that role. And we don't have the money on this anyway, so let's head back. Oh gosh, the bone breaker was dancing. All right, do we need supplies? Yeah, we probably do need some supplies. Let's see, we could buy some. 80 bucks, pretty much filling up our provisions is maybe worth it. Maybe we can sell some artifacts. I would be willing to part with... no. And the town crier might have some work. This morn be ripe with righteousness. Organization is right up my alley, or... Justicar contracts. Diplomatic doesn't really make sense either. Stewardship, not our thing. Let's see what the Justicar ones are, but we probably won't do. All right, I think we're done here visiting the city for a little bit of time. I think that is fine for now. Yeah, I mean, let's see. What are these contracts? Rescue a fair subject. Ooh, this one's big money. Oh, because it's for Prince Stania. Well, we definitely have to do it because it's for the prince again. We gain 315 prestige. We gain 250 piety. I mean, we make progress towards the legacy of Lannister and the Knight of the Sphinx decision. Plus, yeah, I mean, we're trying to win over the prince here, so we should definitely do it. A tired Prince Stanio. I like that we're starting to like kind of become, like a trusted ally, I guess you could say. Well, he probably doesn't see us as an ally as much as a servant, but we're a little too proud for that. That damn woman, I hear the prince mumble. I bid you good morning, Sir Joffrey, he says, wiping the sweat from his forehead. It seems that a most beautiful woman has been lost in the woods, and my courtiers will not stop lamenting until I bring her back. A fair lady to the rescue. It says a fair man, so, I mean, I guess, yeah, no, we seem to like the ladies, so. A balanced approach to the rescue. We don't really need success chance. I think we'll probably be fine. We must make haste. I'd like to make haste on this. We should have pretty good muscle. Yeah, look at this. Oronis is going to boost us pretty good there. Yeah, right up to 77. And then we'll get these guys to boost the speed here. There we go. And another one. So we're gonna be able to execute the scheme pretty quickly. So that's good. Get this rescue underway pretty quick. So yeah, we'll boost it up to 77, but we should easily be able to get ourselves some advantages. If we can get up to, let's see, like 15 or so, maybe even more. We'll see. I mean, it's not taking that many days, so it's not like we got that much else to do right at the moment here. So yeah, let's let it roll by. I sip a mug of refined hippocras, eyes scanning over my latest scrawlings, mourning and sadness. No matter how many days twist and pass, winds whisper coldly through the grass. When one so great falls so far, 'tis rare for any scape, less a scar. Truly, I am one of the greatest artistic minds of my... Whoa! A fine verse. We could become a poet? Writing is fun, but I don't know about rhyming. We could become a journaler. Perhaps I'll have a bathport instead. Interesting. A poet? A warrior poet? Could we see that for Sir Joffrey? Maybe. Maybe he does fancy himself a little bit of a poet. Maybe we should join it. Maybe we will join in the rhyming competitions in the next one. A figure stumbles into camp, dirty and tired, clearly in need of a square meal. Prelio. Prelio the silly. Who's actually kind of good. They're more like me. He gestures off into this. All of us left to rot after every petty conflict ends. Our sword arms work as well as ever, but our lot is to wander and starve. There's more of you. Every eligible... Okay, we don't really need that. Do we? What's our men-at-arms regiment like? Now we're full up. We could use another blade. We can lose 200 provisions. No, let's bring him on, or come sit, recover, eat. Friend to old soldiers for... No, let's bring him in. We could use another blade. But I don't know if we need him as a knight. Let's forbid him from that. He's not particularly good at it anyways. And let's make you a stooge. Oh, he's actually poor at that. But we can still use him for that anyways. Let's see. Aptitude, opinion with him. Yeah, that's fine. You're still gonna be our stooge. Alright, how's this going over here? 5 advantages? We'll need a little bit more, I think. Oh, can we bring him on here? Barely helps at all, but it's fine. Alright, yeah, we're at 77. Let's get to 10. I think that should give us a pretty decent shot. Yeah, let's see. I don't want to wait too much longer than that, and you got to take some risks. It's not all about, guaranteed successes as much as those are quite nice, but pretty high chances. Let's execute the scheme, and we execute with confidence. 82% chance. And there we go. We have rescued a fair subject, a plump young lady here, Emiria. She's a bit craven, a bit trusting, and a bit authoritative. Interesting. 34 years old. She is pretty. She is indeed. Back, a high-pitched scream makes its way through the thicket of trees, and I follow. Standing in the middle of the clearing is one of the most beautiful women I've ever laid eyes on. She wields a stick like a spear and tries to keep her distance from a ferocious hyena. With a quick flash of my blade, I cleave into the beast, and the animal lets out a spurt of blood, staining the grass as it falls. My lord, the woman cries, falling to her knees. We got a long path ahead of us. We do not have to part ways. I mean, Prince Stanios is still fine with that. 45% chance? I mean, we should, because we might want to, no, she's insulted. Well, why are you insulted? We're a great lord. No matter. It's fine. We still got our money from that, right? Or we still got our bonuses from that? I assume so. Expectations. You're always there for me, and I hope that you know that I'm always grateful. My nephew Damon approaches me in a rare display of appreciation. This is what it means to be a guardian. Yeah, let's become friends with him. Alright, I assume that we were successful in that contract there. Can we send him a poem? Interesting. A work about mourning, work about strife, work about legacy. Poem is mocked. Yeah, apparently we're not that good at writing poems, so. Rescue a fair subject. Move camp for new contracts. Yeah, we might need to, but I think we still got one more request out of here. So we'll stick around for another year so that we can get another request out of the prince. He should like us enough to be able to pay us some money. So, man, is it still? The spring sickness is still... Yeah, it's still going through the veil. Oh, man, it's actually quite a lot of places. 3,000 now. Still got a little bit. Oh, okay. The king is sick. Just ill, though. Just normal ill. Doesn't have the great spring sickness. Not yet, anyways. Ooh, look at this. Guess who's the regent for the Iron Throne? It's none other than Lord Baron Stark. Wow, a northerner has come down to become the regent. How did he manage that? Oh, it's because he has a billion friends? He's literally got friends. Every lord of the north is his friend. Wow. Well, clearly a well-liked man here. Very cool. All right. Well, I think that is where we shall leave things off for this episode. If you did enjoy, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video, do all the things, and I shall do the thing of making more videos for you in return. But until then, Wanderers, thank you so much for watching.